Hi everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. So today I'm going to show you how to make the Sagitta bracelet. This is created by Mystique X Han on Instagram. And before we go any further, I still have allergies, so that's why I sound weird. Just watch my previous videos, I guess just the beginning if you really need to know more. But this is the back side of the bracelet, and this is the signature or front side. You can wear it on either side though. It's a very cool bracelet. So let me bring up her profile. Here's Mystique X Han's profile. Sorry. You can just scroll through, kind of look at the stuff she has. Pretty cool profile, so make sure to go follow her. And today you're only going to need one loom in the stagger configuration, so pretty much any loom is going to work. You're going to need a hook, a C-clip, and 4 colors of bands. So that's what the front side of this one looks like, and I'll just flip this one to the back, like that. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do this one today. So let's get started. For the border, I'm going to be using black. It's the plum from Michaels in this bracelet. So you're going to take a single band and you're just going to make a simple border for this bracelet. So go out to the left to start off, then out to the right. Then you're going to make 2 single chains going straight up until you reach the second to last peg. Then you'll go into the center. Go back to the beginning and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so as you can see, I'm at the second to last peg on both sides. Going to take 2 more bands from the left into the center and from the right into the center. That's pretty simple. Now what we're going to be doing is placing the inside bands. So for this, honestly I can't remember, but the green in this one is the middle, and alright, I know which one it is. So the yellow ones here are going to be the ones that I start placing first, and then I'll be placing the pink bands, and those are going to be the long bands. So to place your, I guess, shorter stretch bands, you're going to take 2 of those. I'm going to use teal. And you're going to go from the left into the center and from the right into the center. Just like that, creating an arrow. Then what you're going to do is take your long stretch color. I'm going to use neon orange for this. Start at the very first center peg and stretch up. Not to out, but like up to the next one. Then do the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to revert back to this color, the teal. From where those parts of the V ended, you're going to do your arrow shape again into the center. And then where your first arrow has its point, you're going to do your V's. Alright, so you're just doing this process all the way up your loom. It's a pretty simple process. Just make sure that you're placing them in V's, not in bigger arrows. So the last arrow bands we'll be placing are here on the second to last center peg, because we don't need to place any more because of the black bands. Then you'll do that, and those will be the last V bands you'll place, because if you placed it here, it would go all the way out to here, and if you placed more of these, it would just overlap the border, so we're not going to place any more. Now you're going to take your last color. I'll be using neon yellow for this, and it's going to be this green chain that's in the center. You can't really see it very much on this side, but on this side you can definitely see it coming underneath. In this one it's black. So just go to the very bottom center of your loom and create a single chain going all the way up. So first to second, second to third, third to fourth, and so on. And last one. Once you've done that, you might want to push your bands down just a little bit so that you have room to loop. Now you're going to take one band of your border color or extension color and put a cap band on this last peg. I'm going to turn my loom around so the arrows are pointing towards me, and just, oops, I'll try to put a cap band on this last peg. Alright, now it's time to start looping, so get your hook and let's do this. So first you're going to be looping the yellow single chain bands. It's a pretty simple looping step. You just go underneath the cap band, grab the top neon yellow, pull it forward to itself, then go underneath, grab the next neon yellow, only the one, and pull it up, and just do this all the way down your loom. It's very difficult for me to do it like that, so I'm going to push this down and just loop up my single chain. This will kind of act as a capping band, so we don't have to put cap bands on every peg. It just looks better if you do it with a single chain. And last one goes straight up. Now go back to the beginning of your loom, maybe push your single chain down a little bit. And what we're going to do is actually going to be a really weird looping process, but make sure that you do it because it will give this bracelet the look that it needs. So now we're going to loop the border, the black bands. So all you have to do is go underneath the cap band, grab the top black, loop this out to itself, go underneath the cap band again, grab the other black, loop it out to itself. And here comes the kind of tricky part. You're going to go down through the peg, and you're going to ignore this neon orange band and go all the way to the bottom, so you can grab the black and pull it forward. Go all the way to the bottom, ignore the teal, ignore the other black bands, and ignore the neon orange, and just pull your border forward. Now don't worry if it looks like it will fall apart, it won't, I promise. Just continue looping your border all the way up. Push back all of the bands in the way and loop it up. It's kind of what gives this border its really nice frilly look on the inside and the outside. Now what you don't want to do is loop the last two, so make sure that you just loop the single chain part up to here. Okay, don't loop these ones in yet. Go back to the other side and loop up that. It's just the same thing. Push back the bottom, or push back all the bands, grab the bottom band, and pull it up to itself. Again, only loop that single chain up to here. You do not want to loop these ones yet. Go back to the beginning of your loom, and the sun is starting to shine in my window again. Go back to the beginning, and you're going to take this neon orange band, so go underneath and kind of just circle around so that you can grab this neon orange band. It should come off the peg pretty easily, but make sure not to let it go. Don't loop it up to itself, instead loop it straight over to the center. Go in the other side, circle around, grab the neon orange, pull it in to the center. It will kind of look weird, but that's supposed to happen. Go underneath the neon orange and the yellow single chain, grab the top teal, and pull that out to itself just like normal. Go back in, grab the bottom teal, loop it out to itself just like normal. Now you're going to go inside of this side peg, go underneath the teal, the black, and then the teal, grab the neon orange, pull it to the center. Not all the way up, but that center. Then do the same thing. I'm going to turn my loom this way. Just go underneath the teal, black, teal. Don't grab the black band. Grab the neon orange, pull it into the center. Then go underneath all of those bands so that you can grab the top teal. I don't know what's happening, but alright. There we go. Pull it out to itself. Grab the other teal, pull it out to itself. You're going to repeat this process all the way down your loom. I'm going to try and finish this all. So just grab that neon orange, go into the center, then go underneath and grab the teal and pull it out to itself in a normal manner. And once I'm done, I will talk again to show you how to finish this off. Also, if it's easier, just push these down so that your bands don't slip off like mine just did. Once you loop those last oranges into the center and the last teals to the outside, make sure to grab the black bands and pull them, into the center. So my black band just popped off, but if that happens, just stick your hook down through, grab it, and just put it back on. No big deal. Then, to take this off, sorry, that was not a good band, take an extension band, stick your hook through all of those bands, grab that on your hook, pull it through, put it back on your hook. You can even pull these off first, just to make it a little bit easier to pull off. And then you're just going to pull it off your loom. It should be fairly easy to pull. I find it really easy. And ta-da. So like I said, the neon oranges are in here. The teals are the main frilly parts. Flip it around, you can't really see the neon yellow in here. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Make sure to follow Mystique Xhan on Instagram. I'll have her name down in the description box below if you want to check that out. Also, I am going to be uploading one tutorial every single day 7 days of the week, maybe more on the weekends, just so that you kind of have an idea of what my filming schedule is. So, thank you again, and I hope to see you next